Hello my lovelies! I hope you guys are doing really great today. I decided to do something new and do a book tag. The original maker of this one was Bangity Bangs, and it's the coffee book tag. All the questions are related to coffee, and since that's like coffee and books are the perfect combination, I thought, why not? The first question is, 1. Black. Name a series that's tough to get into but has hardcore fans. I picked The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. The series is called The Kingkiller Chronicles. This is day 1 of it. And I had this in my house for probably about a year before I actually picked it up and read it, because it's chunky. It has so many pages, so it really frightened me to pick it up. But once I got into it, I just loved it to pieces, and I want everyone else I know to read it. The second one is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular during the winter or a festive time of the year. Festive time of the year. And I don't really reread books because of the time of the year. I just chose one that kind of just makes me think of winter. And that is Snow Like Ashes. And realistically, I will probably always read this series in winter because that's when it comes out. So I'm really excited for the next book to come out, and since it's based in kind of a snowy wonderland, I thought it was a great pick. The third one is Hot Chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? And for me, this is a book that I do reread every few years, and the book's called A Handful of Time by Kip Pearson. It's about a girl who finds a pocket watch that was her mother's from childhood, and it transfers her back in time when she's got it wound, and she gets to see her mother from a different point of view of about the same age as she is now, and the summer that might have kind of changed her life. I think it's a really great read, and I reread it every few years. I love it to pieces. The next question, number 4, is Double Shot of Espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. And for me, it's kind of more of a series than just one book. Every one of the Throne of Glass books by Sarah J. Maas has just, if I pick it up, I have to be willing to give my whole day away, because I don't want to sit and find out what happens tomorrow. I want to know today. I have either spent a whole day reading a book or not slept that night reading. The next one is number 5, Starbucks. Name a book you see everywhere. And I'm sure almost everyone will agree, because it's also a television show, is A Game of Thrones. George R.R. Martin, which everybody I'm sure has heard of it if they have not read it. Number 6, That Hipster Coffee Shop. Give a shout out to an indie author. And for me, probably the only indie-ish author I have that I've truly enjoyed, and I know for sure is a small sort of name, is Abigail Gibbs, and this is the dark I can't say heroine. Yeah, I'm just gonna butcher that. This is the first book, this is the second book. I really enjoyed these. They're from 2 different perspectives on a kind of continuance storyline. I hope one day she continues with this, but I know that she doesn't have a publisher lined up, and they are really great. If you like all of the magical powers, you'll probably enjoy these books. Number 7 is Oops, I Accidentally Got Decaf. You. Name a book you were expecting more from. So the book I picked for this was a book that I had heard so many great things, and it just kind of flopped me because it wasn't cohesive. It was just like the author had these great ideas and she just wanted to stick them together so she could write a book that separately would have been great ideas. Together, it was blah. The Museum of Extraordinary Things by Alice Hoffman. I had heard her other books were really amazing, and we read this for book club. Both of us were so disappointed. There were really beautifully written areas of it, and I loved the descriptions, but The storyline itself just fell so short. Number 8, The Perfect Blend, a book or series that was both bitter and sweet, but ultimately satisfying. And that would be the 7 Realms books by Cinda Williams Chima. And I'm gonna lift these babies up. I devoured these books. I love them so much. I literally had to hide them from myself to be able to not read them. I would probably read these again in a heartbeat. I enjoyed them quite fervently. I just really liked them. It was a complete random pickup of books, and I'm so happy I did. But, oh god, if you haven't read this series by Cinda Williams Chima yet, you are missing out. But this has such a great, strong female lead, and before Throne of Glass came out, this was probably one of the best I'd ever read. In the same level as Selena is this book, and her name is Reza. But these were amazing. I would suggest reading them 12 times over. I might reread them this year. So that is the first tag I've ever done. I hope I did it well. I have no idea what I'm doing. If you guys want to do this tag as well, link me and link Bangity Bangs. I will put the link down below for the original, and I will have these questions in the doobly-doo underneath. Let me know if you did this tag so I can watch your video too. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!